Hey there. Hola. I fixed the title. It's day 3 of this game. I'll probably stop counting the days. I mean, it's not like we make much progress. Somebody looking at this is like, this is day 3? You're like 2 hours into this game. I know, right? I have so much hair. I gotta get a haircut. How are you doing? How are you? Hi. Hey. Oh, okay. Let's talk about something real quick. Gotta think of it. No, I don't have anything. I don't think so. Well, maybe there is a little thing. I was feeling inspired recently, okay? So, as you know, I have officially quit looking for work. I'm not even freaked out anymore. I'm not even going like, oh, I need my gap filler. I need something to do, something to keep my skills fresh. No, I just wish it's out of my mind right now. Hola! It's just crazy, yo twins. They can hear you. Yeah. Hello. Topic. Is Final Fantasy VII the best Final Fantasy game? Isn't that not like the topic every stream? I don't want to get heated into a flame war as we used to say back in the day. No. What was I saying? Right? Okay. Yeah. So I've been feeling inspired over the last day because I finally put to bed looking for work, and I'm not really even worried anymore about, I gotta go out and make this career for myself. It's just out of my head. Hoping that somebody in my family will save me. Somebody will. My grandpa probably will. And Stefan probably will. He'll maybe get a job, become a professor somewhere, give us a nice, happy, trad life, which I had never expected for myself. I saw myself as career lady, but I also knew that life can change. And I have to roll with it. Roll with whatever happens. Cause we go! How are you doing? As long as you're clear about what you want, maybe you can focus on the mom part. I'm sure you will get help, but always have a plan B and C. Always have a plan B and C? What? I hardly am on plan A. Flow with it, not against it. Yeah. So, okay. As you all know, I had written a novel. I wrote my first draft, I think, in 2023? Or maybe even 2022. And then I let it sit for a while. I did a full revision. And then I sent it out to agents, and I got, other than one query that ended in brutal feedback, that was not helpful, it just destroyed me, I got complete rejections. And I found it really discouraging, and I just couldn't even look at it without, like, feeling sick to my stomach. So I just put it out of my mind for a few months. And this was back in... The last time I looked at it was in May. And I was thinking to myself at the time, like, maybe I should just forge ahead and write a new novel. I was telling you I was playing with the idea of a VTuber romance. My inspiration for that died really quickly. I am now completely in no mood. As probably after all of the events that happened, it was like I was thinking I'm gonna start writing a new novel, and then and then getting laid off, and then and then being pregnant, and so all that happened, and I absolutely had no motivation to write anymore. It was not even at the forefront of my mind because I was just panicked about my stability. So now, I'm thinking of revisiting my novel and I sent out queries to get a developmental edit done, which is very expensive. So it makes me very nervous considering, again, it's not that I can replenish my money right now. So it would have to be a really worthwhile investment for me to pay somebody to look at my novel and tell me what's wrong with it. Or I could do something a lot cheaper that maybe somebody can give me a diagnostic, because I really just need to know, why is it getting rejected? How come nobody wants it? So I did get some replies back. Some people, like, very accredited. One person I'm pretty excited about because she did acquisitions, has a very good portfolio, and is an adjunct professor at NYU teaching manuscript writing. So I thought, okay, and claims to want to teach as well as help edit. I thought that's great, but now my real question now is, do I want somebody to give me a full diagnostic, like, edit of, like, feedback on my script, who's an industry professional, or would I rather have somebody just tell me, just look at it and tell me what's wrong? We don't need to go line by line. So anyway, I did, after getting a quote for the full script, one person wrote back to me pushing back, and she said, no matter what the market is, if it's a good book, it's a good book. So it's worth it to edit it. And it just makes me worried that this is a money sink. But then there's another person who took my feedback and then just said, okay, here you go. Here's what you requested. I'll just do a market diagnostic for you, for your book. And I'm actually not sure what to do. So that's why I'm floating it past you. What makes more sense? Somebody who just said like, oh, okay, if that's what you want, I'll go do it. Or somebody who says, I mean, if you can make it good, make it good. Like, then there's no point in doing a market diagnostic, because good is good and the good will sell. The NYU person hasn't gotten back to me on my follow-up, and I'm not sure if she will, even though I was leaning toward her the most in terms of who I would want to be my editor. But still, I know a lot of people don't just dump a bunch of money into this and would rather find friends or people to give them feedback. I really want an industry professional to be honest with me and tell me what's going on. I've been feeling very discouraged by this. I know people often write a second or third book before they even get a deal. That they just write their first book and say, this isn't the one. But I really do like my novel. I do believe in it. I just am so in my head, I don't know if anyone else will. Granddaddy, sometimes the best things in life are the twists that you get thrown into. As the saying goes, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Or in this case, you make a family. Ha! Ha! Yeah! Cosmico, most pieces of art are frowned upon at first. You're a different person now. Maybe rewrite it as you are now. Why not try friends too, besides a professional? Yeah, I had only one friend read it. The problem is that it's probably a multitude of things. Sometimes it's really just a lack of vision on the part of the publishers. Yeah, it was a unanimous rejection, and most of the more custom feedback is they would say a complimentary thing, which is like, I commend the vision, or like, I see strengths in this. However, I don't know how to sell it. And they would say, I don't know how to champion this book. I don't see it. And so that kind of makes me think, that maybe instead of a developmental edit, what I really need is a query. So I was like, okay, I want to send you the first 50 pages of my book because I'm never sending anyone. People are not asking for my full manuscript, right? I would want to send this person like my synopsis, my query letter, first 50 pages, and go, what's wrong? Why do people not want it? I also did my comps, and comps were really hard. I wrote a dystopian, which I know dystopians are hard sells. However, my dystopian I felt is so fun. It's so fun. Like, I think the premise is very fun, but I also think that my pitch is not succinct. It's not like nailing one thing. So, somebody giving me a market diagnostic is way a lot cheaper than giving me edits. But then it could be that this person gives me a diagnostic. I love her notes, and I see it. Dystopian is always interesting, in my opinion. Yeah, apparently, dystopians in the early 2010s were so overdone that in the YA genre, it became a dead genre that nobody would touch. And now, they just feel like they want to see something so new that they've never seen it before. And it's not just that. I've been feeling very jaded by the romantasy trend that keeps escalating. Evening! Hello, DZ! So, and if you're not aware of it, you're going to become aware of it because it's shocking, you know? Especially people who read in the fantasy genres. Like, the other day, I was just talking to a casual acquaintance, and he's a guy with kids who's like in his 40s, I would say, maybe even 50s. And he was like, oh, you know, I like fantasy. I like dragons. And then somebody recommended to me Fourth Wing, right? And Fourth Wing is full on, you know, very intimate scenes in detail, you know, and like that was not what he signed up for, but he was just like, oh look, it's a fantasy dragon book. And that's what you'll find in basically every fantasy book in now. If you look, it'll be quite explicit content. And also, so this trend is taking off, has been taking off for the last few years among women, to the point where it's now a TikTok trend where people are putting books on their shelves and they're showing it off, and it's pretty much single-handedly revived Barnes & Noble. They've opened hundreds of new locations, and like, this is crazy. So recently, a bookstore also opened recently that is specifically focused on romantasy and on the aesthetic. They started book clubs, and they had 3 different genres. Like, one was high fantasy, or they had 3 different book clubs they opened. One was high fantasy, one was light fantasy, or like, they called it light court. Like, light romance. One chili pepper, I guess you would say, with a sweet ending. So sweet romances. And then there's dark romances. And dark romances is the enemies to lovers. Is maybe non-consensual fantasy. And very heavy and kinky, I guess. So more chili peppers. And I realized I don't think I want more chili peppers, because one chili pepper is too crazy to me. If the romance is light, it ain't romance. TikTok trend. Look at these books on my shelf. Me as a viewer. Do you actually read? Well, they read smut. Okay. And so this bookstore is all about smutty books. It's really tiny, hole in the wall. I mean, it's super cute. They have like scented candles, themed scented candles. They had a team, like they had a whole party for this special deluxe edition of Twilight, and they made candles for Team Edward and Team Jacob, which were quite delightful, actually. They were very good smells. I was very tempted to buy Team Jacob. Of course, I have to be Team Jacob because Stefan's Native American. And he's, you know, been auditioning people for his film who had once been werewolves on Twilight. So it's, you know, it just feels closer to home for me. Of course, I have to be the team werewolf. Even though, what's wrong with me? Twilight is just the most tame thing. The most tame, sweet thing compared to what we have now. But anyway, this whole thing, and it's completely taken over the industry. I would go into these queries, and then it would be like, if it's not more than one chili pepper, don't query me. I've seen that. Like, it's becoming I feel like it's becoming a requirement in these genres. But not only that, okay, YA, it's toned down. But they still have full-on, in detail, beat by beat, you know, intimate scenes. And YA is age 12 and up. Girls. And I remember when I was 12 and the things that my mom thought was a little bit too risque for me. It was just people talking about sex. In a way. Like a girl going, I feel bad because I gave away my virginity. And I was reading that at 12, and my mom was feeling like, I feel like that's too mature for you. I feel like we don't need to have these conversations right now about losing virginities. But this is a whole other level. This is just like, oh yeah, I hate this guy so much. And I cannot keep my hands off of him. I'm losing my mind. Have no control. There we go. That's yeah. And it is intended to arouse, right? And I'm just, it's YA. So it's creeping more and more into YA, and they want more and more of it in there. And I don't know what to do. Oh, what's your purpose for writing? I don't see you following trend writer. Wait, I'm not sure what you mean. Twilight sucked. I remembered the Twilight hate, and I was a part of it. Yeah. I've always not been a hater when it comes to books. Or actually to basically any media. I've always followed it as, I mean, you know me. Feeling like I'm an anthropologist. In fact, I wanted it's somewhat tangential, but it related. I wrote a journal entry recently. I journal every day, almost. And I wanted some psychological insight into myself, so I pasted my journal entry into ChatGPT and asked it to psychoanalyze the journal entry. And it did tell me that I already write about myself like an archaeological lens of, I already have a lot of distance, and I'm looking at myself like I'm outside of myself all the time. And I don't feel like I'm judging. I'm just looking at it, and I think, oh, that's interesting. What does that say about people? What does that say about us right now? And I thought that way because I wanted to be a writer my whole life. And and so I was thinking that way even during the Twilight trend, when that was taking off. Twilight was popular. And I often just read what's popular because it's like, I need to know about it. There's a lot of things I don't know about. I listened to Taylor Swift's whole album because people are talking about it, and I'm just like, well, you know, I want to know what the discourse is, so I'll listen to it. And of course, I find that I have no strong opinion of my own. I rarely ever do. But so yes, I did read Twilight, and in fact, of Twilight, I read the first book. This might sound strange to you. I read the first book and the last book. That was as far as my interest went. And I think I read the last book around the time that the movie came out, because the creepy baby and the whole like incestual vision thing was going around. And I'm like, yeah. I often read if there is a movie that comes out, I often read the book before the movie, or after, before or after. Because I want to be informed. I want to be able to compare. So I remember my thoughts on Twilight originally was that it was written to be read by a very young audience, and it was very accessible. I remember that was my original thought when I read it. They had very, very, very long dialogue scenes. And I could see myself thinking, okay, if I was not a reader as a girl, I could see how I can get totally absorbed in something like this. Yeah. I remember going from Cosmico, going to the movies, and my girlfriend drooling for Jacob. Drooling? Oh my. Wow. Oh yeah, but you did ask me my purpose. I'll get back to that. Maybe. Books were okay, nothing Oscar winning, and the movies were absolutely... I cannot watch them. They are unwatchable. They are that cringe. But there is an artfulness to cringe, and I want to. It is just a level that's too far, and I can't do it. It's not just cringe, but it's boring. And that's just a combination that cannot be watched. It is unconsumable. So I have actually tried and failed to watch the movies. Couldn't do it. I could do the books, but I couldn't do all of them. Alice was cool. Oh yeah, I have a friend. I knew somebody in high school who did Alice and Bella fanfiction. And was very successful at it, and got a lot of got a big following from it. And he seemed to get it. I thought that he got a little bit of an ego from it, from the popularity of it. But it's still but it's so smutty. It's so smutty. And so me and him, we were in the same high school class, and we were both the only kids known in our class as people who wanted to be fiction writers. So it wasn't like we had a rivalry per se, but I had an ego. I wanted to be respectable. I wanted to, because I saw myself, I wanted to be a literary writer. I mean, I also wanted to be a children's writer, but I wanted to have craft. So I guess I had an ego about it, and I felt like he had an ego about it. Like, oh, I have all these people reading me. I'm like, yeah, but you wrote erotica for your senior project. I didn't. What an ego. So I don't want to judge. But it's like, just call it out for what it is. Yeah, call it. Yeah. It should not go into the same bucket as literature, I think. Granddaddy, yeah. The books were okay, movies were corny as heck. I love real vampires, so I'm biased and never liked the sparkle pyres. Yeah, that must have been. It's weird because just the sparkling thing, I was not outraged by it, but it's very funny. It's something worth laughing at. What is the genre of my novel? It's a dystopian sci-fi, but it's like kind of like a near future dystopian, I would say. And it's metaphorically a commentary on people being terminally online. It's about a girl who has a status, a social. Well, she's basically a, what's the word? It's not just an outcast, but she is like labeled a criminal. So everyone lives in a VR world, and the protagonist has no rights. So that means that she is default skinned, and she can ride no mounts, and she can do no activities, and is ostracized from the world, isolated. And her world changes on assignment day when everyone gets their jobs, and her job is to go out into the post-apocalyptic world and be a spy for the state. So she has to compete in a series of games to get her citizenship back, which would then allow her then to have skins and mounts and friends and all of that. So that's the basic premise. I would say it's a light dystopian because the stakes are not life or death. It's purely social. That sounds pretty realistic in our own reality. Yeah, the metaphor is not very far. It's not far at all. It's very kind of COVID-esque. Everyone is trapped in little tiny pods, and they spend their entire life online in virtual reality. And it's a glamorous virtual reality. But nobody has food. They all drink Soylent, basically. And they have no tactile sensation. So a part of this journey is going out into the post-apocalyptic world, which seems so terrible, but the experience of being able to not quite touch grass, since there's basically no grass, it's a wasteland. But going out into a wasteland and feeling the wind and having eye contact and skin to skin and everything is so much richer than any virtual environment you can possibly have, which is that's the basic core premise of the story. That's the central idea that's being told. So, I mean, I strongly believe in it, and I do feel jaded just because it is a pretty grand vision, and because I guess I have a moral to this story. I have something I want to say. It's not, and I'm trying to say it in a very fun way, right? Like I'm trying to make it as commercial as possible. There is a love triangle in it, and there's games, there's it's full of adventure, right? But I want to convey the concept of life physically is worth living. Yeah. So it feels pretty ambitious for your first novel. But I realize as you ask, why write and why write a novel? If I go back and think about it anymore about trying to do something commercial, just commercial for the sake of it being commercial, I lose all motivation to do it. It has to come from like a thing that I'm really thinking about and wanting to say, or that I want to piece through. So I really like thought experiments. And this is coming around to, okay, I threw out my VTuber idea. And NaNoWriMo's coming up, even though NaNoWriMo went bankrupt. I think that there is a new organization that's actually stepped up. I think I may have even gotten an email. I need to look into it. But I think there's a new organization, nonprofit, that spun up to replace NaNoWriMo. But anyway, I'm thinking about doing it. So if anyone wants to join me, the only thought in my head right now is that I think I want to do the genre of adult magical realism. And the main reason I thought adult magical realism is because I'd love to do YA magical realism. It's just that that genre doesn't really exist in YA. And it's really popular right now in adult. There's lots of comps. So like I have one behind me right now, like the Book of Lost Hours. So or like the Midnight Library. What's great is that they're not at all romantic-y. They have 0 chili peppers. And they're a thought experiment, a magical thought experiment that's going into the psyche of somebody, and it's piecing apart a philosophical question. And I think, okay, great. This is exactly the kind of thing I want to do right now. But now I just have no ideas. So I'm just fishing for ideas is really difficult. Stefan pulled for me several quotes from people who talk about getting ideas, that trying to get ideas doesn't work. It's like putting out the line and waiting for something to come. So basically my intention is to get a stack of comps, and comps are ideally books that were published in like the last 3 years, so that you have your positioning. They can be older. I mean, of course, we should get our inspiration from everywhere, but in terms of just market fit, it's good to have comps in mind. So books from the last 3 to 5 years, read those and just kind of notice the mind at work playing. And just allowing it to incubate. So I also have like a, what's the term for it? Like a commonplace book, essentially. It's kind of like taking notes in the margins, but you're just taking notes in a book. So I have a place where anytime I see something that's inspiring, something I like, then a good quote, I write it down. So just in reading the first few pages of the Book of Lost Hours, I kind of was like, I like multi-generational businesses. Tea shops, tea parties, envelopes, wax seals, typewriters, aesthetically, things I like. Heirlooms, or intergenerational unfinished business, lost diaries, magic diaries. Just, I was just, I'm just thinking about like, like aesthetic feeling. What are things that I'm drawn to that I can't explain? You know what I mean? But everyone starts from a different place. I don't start from character, and I don't start from, some people start from scene ideas. I think that people who are really good at genre writing, like Stefan is, start from an image. They start from like a scene. I don't start from a scene. I start from an idea. I start from a feeling. I start from there and build out from that. Because I'm pretty autobiographical. I just want to convey a personal thought in its truest thought experiment real form. Okay, I'm reading your messages. Sorry. Publishers have no vision these days because they only think dollar signs. They don't think how the message itself is the selling point. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. From the agent perspective, they are definitely thinking about how to sell it. Neurotic Norris. The overall setting seems good. The characters are the biggest thing. Oh, do the characters jump out and make the reader care? Right. I don't know. I would hope so, but that's what I would hope from a diagnostic. My protagonist is very much a version of a younger me. And it does worry me because she's socially anxious. She's isolated. She's not confident. She's self-pitying. And I worry that she's too self-pitying. All these things. But she's no girl boss. And I find that a lot of the books that I have read that come out is girls are girl bosses because they're like feminist material where a girl is strong and she's strong from the outset. So mine is not. She's, I related a lot to Yuna in Final Fantasy X. She's very, very stunted in the beginning. I would hope that somebody would be empathetic to her and want to see her transform. And then the two love interests. My one of them is basically Stefan. He's just pure joy. Just pure joy and sweet. Instantly is able to empathize with her and see what she really wants. Basically the friend zone guy. The person who is Mr. Right. You can feel it, but she's not going for him. And then there's the guy who's Mr. Stern and serious. A master of his trade. Very rich, upperclassman type guy. Who is a caretaker in his own way, but might be misguided. He's the one who will say, like, no, I'll pay for the bill. He's like the man that a woman wants. So, it's like a typical love triangle where it's like there's the man that she needs and then there's the man that she wants. Yeah. So it's hard to say. It's hard for me personally. I would hope, but I don't know. For a fact, they could be fleshed out more. The world could be not detailed enough. I don't know. But I mean, I don't want to be explained to. You don't know, and I don't want you to diagnose my book. Writing all that will also help you in future projects. Ideas you don't use end up in another. People like underdogs. I like characters that stuffer instead of being a boss, right? Yeah. No, she's no master. She's no master. She is a master at something. She's very good at video games. She has her mastery zones and has her gifts. But yeah. There's nothing wrong with girl bosses, but I really like it when you can develop her to that point as opposed to her just being perfect from day one. Yeah, you absolutely need that. Stefan would play himself. No one can do Stefan like Stefan. He couldn't play himself. For obvious reasons. He's not a teenager, for one. I mean, secondly, it'd have to be an actor. Stefan's an actor, but someone ultra Chad. Everyone has to be like a 10, an 11 out of 10 on the scale. I'm not saying that I'm gonna say Stefan's a 10. I'll say Stefan's a 10, but he's not an 11. He couldn't do it. And he's not a teenager. So, no. Hypothetically, imagining somebody came down with the rights. It's like, well, he is a writer-director. I would want to... everyone dreams of retaining some rights to their movie. Right? Stefan is a 13! Wow. So, anyway, wow. Has it already been 40 minutes? I guess I should get to the game. Right. So I think Cosmico, right, asked why I write. I said that it was something that I've wanted since I was little, and I've always felt a lot of shame because my motivations come from a place that's not the same as other people, and I don't think the same way as other people who often come into writing. It's different, right? But for me, I talked in the last stream about as a child not having a voice. And I truly did not have a voice. As I said, that I was extremely quiet. I did not vocalize my needs. And even just to give an example of this, of neglect, that I went through. My poor mother never watched my streams. So my parents didn't take me to see a dentist. Like, post age 8, I think age 8 was the last time I was taken to a dentist. And I have a memory of being in school and kids comparing, I'm sure I told this story before, but kids comparing the number of cavities they had. And then they're like, how many cavities do you have, Miranda? Or how many fillings have you had? And I just went, I don't know. I guess I said 0, actually. I was like, 0? And then I was thinking to myself, I haven't been to the doctor. I haven't been to a dentist in years. I don't even know what a cavity is or if I have them. So, I was like so full of shame. Like, I've not gone to a dentist. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth. Something could be terribly wrong, and I would, have classical nightmares and dreams about teeth rotting, falling out, black holes in my mouth. And I was so tormented by this, but I was already so conditioned not to ask for anything. And I waited until my birthday, till my birthday wish, to ask my parents to see the dentist. And they were gutted. Like, my dad looked at me like he wanted to cry. And that reaction made me feel so bad. I was like, man, I never want to ask for anything. And yeah, my dad looked me in the eyes, was like, I promise I will take you. Anyway, the first time I saw a dentist since I was 18 years old, or since I was 8 years old, was when I was 18. Was when I was an adult. So I had other experiences like that, where I was wearing clothes that didn't fit me, and to school, and I couldn't say anything. So to go to that is really neglect, right? To not be able to speak. So when I was 8 years old, that's all to say that I started a journal, and I kept that journal. And it was the only place I felt safe. I felt heard. Because I had no voice. And so that's the biggest draw, is that I feel very strongly like I need to convey something that is coming from my soul. I don't just want to tell a story. I want to speak from myself. And as I was kind of talking about in my previous stream too, I really struggled with I am a I was not a reader. I wasn't a I wasn't really a reader, but I wrote every day. And um so as I was entering into high school, I was told all the time, well, you have to write and you have to read in order to write. You have to read in order to tell stories. And a phrase that I heard kind of often was um, a cook, like you can't be a cook without eating, right? So you can't be a writer without reading. And so then it was at that point where I was like, okay, I need to push myself to read. And so reading things like Twilight is like, well, I need to read what's popular. I need to read what people are reading. What is the thing that everyone is obsessed with right now? And so again, I was looking at it from the beginning like I was an archaeologist trying to dissect and figure out what am I doing? How do I improve my craft? How do I get to where I want to go? So that is why, and in short or long, but wait, yeah, I should get into the game. So it's an outlet for you. It feels crucial. It feels like breathing. It feels like eating. I journal every day, and it feels like I have to. And I've been doing it since I was 8 years old. I used to also doodle a lot, like comics. I would draw comics just about my experience or poking fun at parents and teachers a lot. It was yeah, I had an active mind, but I kept it only on the page in front of me and I didn't talk to anyone. But, meeting Stefan, I really felt very seen. So I met Stefan in my senior year of high school, and I literally had no friends. I during my lunch break would go into the math classroom and journal for the whole period. And Stefan was interested in me. So he didn't bother me, but he just, placed himself near me all the time. And I took notice to him. And it was really that he respected my space so much and genuinely, authentically wanted to get to know me, the real me. And it really took talking to him or him slowly coming into my life and talking to him for a year and a half before I really considered him as a, I guess, as a true prospect. Granddaddy, I need to see a dentist soon. Haven't seen one in 2 years. Oh yeah. Oh, see, the fear really creeps up. I just have mine pre-booked every 4 months. I now do them even more frequently than the standard because I just have this like I am never taking for granted the dentist ever. I'm never gonna let that slip. Actually, I did let it slip during COVID, but didn't we all? Yeah. Cosmico, that's deep. So the restrictions and neglect have been a drive. Do you think it will touch people going through similar situations? Just as you can't help someone without experience, and you now have it. Oh, and thank you for sharing. Yeah. Wait, so yeah, I want to convey a character who was like me, which is why this is a character who is literally muted in the world. She is unable to speak, and has been, uh, you know, I think it happened when she was 7. Yeah. So from the age of 7, she's been unable to speak in the world and interact with the world and have friends. And she does not have a journal. So the psychological toll that would take on somebody. I want to convey that symbolically. Granddaddy Stefan is a Chad. That's how you do it. He knows game. Um, Neurotic Norris. I think it is something that is relatable to this day and age. Parents work a lot these days, and it leaves very little time for children. Yeah. My parents were not. Yeah, they had a lot going on, and they divorced too. And I was there for their breakup, and the whole experience of soon having kids now. I can see my parents, like, what's the word? I can see new layers to their marital issues that I didn't see before. So, and I love that I journaled. I love that I journaled because even when my parents were divorcing, I always had an archaeological distant perspective in my journals. I just wrote down what my dad said, what my dad told me why they were divorcing, and I just wrote everything he said down best I could. And in the end, I'm like, that is just what my dad said. I don't know what to make of this. At the end of like this long dialogue of this is everything I can remember he said, and there was things in there that I have no idea what this means, but I wrote it down anyway, which for an adult me is like, this is gold, absolute treasure. And so I love my journals. I'm so grateful for them that I was living in the moment and I was recording what was happening as it was happening. Just the dynamics between my parents. And why are you getting a divorce? And I even went, so this is only my dad's perspective. I want to be clear on why they're getting a divorce. And I'll ask my mom. Anyway, I asked my mom. She doesn't give me an answer. Her answer was, your dad asked for the divorce. It's his fault. So, I found that she did not have, at least I was looking for self-reflection, but I was also 11 at the time. I was 11, 12, 13 around the time that it was happening. So yeah. True neurotic. Oh, too neurotic. I see. When does game start? And will there be Chocobo Moogle Soup? Oh, yeah. Around nowish. I have shared plenty. Overshared as usual. It's a very pertinent, meaningful time of reflection in my life right now. But yeah. And it's helpful. It's helpful for me to think about, okay, what kind of thing would one want to convey in a new novel. Hello, Windwalker. Treasure those? It would have been terrified to read into my past like that. Well, it's pretty easy to because I liked myself. The hardest ones to read are actually age 13, 14. Going through puberty is really embarrassing. Age 11, 12, there's a sweet, very sweet innocence about it that you just want to go, so cute. I look at my past self and think that's so cute. I look at my 13, 14-year-old self and I can barely look, if I'm being real. So if I do read them, I ever look back on them, I skip over those years. And I find that there's actually very little of substance there anyway. So it's fine. I was mostly depressed, which is kind of, you can say it was teen angst, but I felt like I had pretty strong reasons to be depressed. It was like suddenly you become self-aware of your situation. and go like, this is bad. Has anyone ever mentioned that, like, nobody's taking care of me? I think I was becoming self-aware, you know, that's the thing. Hello! What? We can skip what part? Oh, yeah. Talk about what part with Sophie? Depression is really bad as a teen. I thought you were going in a weird love thing. I mean, crushes too. Boys and crushes and boyfriends and... yeah. I have to, I'm getting my controller. Puberty was a nightmare. Yeah, I understand why you would skip that part. Everything is exasperated. Yeah. That's another thing I struggle with a little bit, that I worry about with my novel. Hopefully am I connecting this? This stubborn thing. Oh, sorry. I'm closing it and reopening it. I feel like my controller doesn't want to turn on. It does a flash of blue and is gone. I kind of want to plug it in directly. Let's see. I have it here, I think. Oh, nice. Okay, I can't see the chat for a moment, as Steam is wanting to show me its full screen. Yes, I want to... Why does it do this to me? Okay, now go back to a window. Right. Okay, yeah. I think that's better. I think. Alright, I can see you and I can see the game. Important. And I can hear it. I can see it. All's good. Okay. We're only in chapter 1. Let's get moving. Kayla! Oh! As someone whose dad passed away when I was 12. Ah! Yeah, I'm sorry. I think it's fine not reliving my childhood. I had better times later on in life. Oh, that's sad. Well, reliving was not a... It's not a fun experience to relive by anyway. I did not have a fun childhood by far. But yeah, I can see how the grief would be not something that's productive.
What's going
like,
on?
That's not something that you can really excavate much meaning out of, right?
Really. There's just something I need to ask you. So, can we talk?
Sure.
Great. But not here. Follow me.
I'm going through this thing again where I can't hear it. Clearly, it's showing that you can hear the game, but I cannot. What's the deal? Oh. Okay, I fixed it. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Or did I? Now it's all the way up. What? Okay. You can hear that it's all the way up. It's blasting. You whoa!
So, who is she? Or rather, what is she?
I love this part and I'm missing it. This is so... It's so strange. Okay, I got it now. Ah, but I missed that part. I didn't see it. Man. I didn't catch it. No, I'm sorry. I love this music. Ooh! Sephiroth implied that he killed Tifa back then. Ah, that's so confusing. Even though we know that he didn't. I love jazz. Am I going the wrong way? It doesn't matter. Oh, it's so dark. I changed the settings. I know that it's nighttime, but for real, how does anyone get anywhere? Yeah, I kind of, Wait, I'm not in a flashback anymore, right? Oh, my light went out. Ugh, so frustrating. My power source is my controller, so it's a trade-off. I'll just move this light to be more direct. Right? Okay. Oh, maybe it is up. Late night talk. Another room? Oh, hey. Yeah, we are out of the flashback and we're just hanging out. Yeah, back in the present. Oh, I am talking to Tifa. Uh-huh. Oh, is Tifa downstairs or upstairs is the question. Or neither. I'm just, Okay, in her room. I guess it was in the same space. It is in the balcony? Wait, so that's where I was? Aw, man. Okay. The music is an indicator of something, I'm sure. But I want it... That door is locked. Okay. Yeah, this is the room I was just in. Okay, I just thought it would stay open. I don't know. Okay, balcony. Sorry, everyone. Ah! It's so dark. Oh, she's just right there! My goodness! How did I fail this?
Do you think Midgar's over there? Anyway.
There's something I need to ask you too.
Shoot.
That night, 5 years ago, at the reactor, I saw you lying there.
Mm-hmm. Cloud wasn't
Saw your
there.
wound and all the blood. I figured it was too late.
Yeah.
Why are you alive?
Wait, What are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
Why would she be upset by that? It's like, yeah, I thought you died. Yeah. What happened?
Can't believe I'm having this conversation with you. But
Why
here we are.
why is she acting betrayed? I'm so confused.
Here, look. My scar.
Yeah. Yeah.
After you
Wait!
left, Zangan
I want to see
He's
it.
the one who brought me to the clinic. He risked
Zangan.
his life carrying me out of the reactor and down the river. Wasn't
Why was
just
she
him, though.
defensive?
There's the doctor who operated on me all night, and the nurses who looked after me for days on end. I'm here now because they were there for me then.
Oh, I get it now.
And where were you again?
Because you weren't there.
In fact, where have you been this whole time? For 5 years.
You weren't there, Cloud. Quick,
You know I
Miranda,
can't
pretend
tell you.
Tifa's you. Oh. Lift my
Of
shirt?
course you can't.
I can't do that. I have no scar to show.
Sorry, I just need some space.
Wow. What a tease! Am I right? I would never say that. That is actually incredibly cruel. I've been called a tease before, and it's the worst. It's like, what? You actually think I owe you something? That is just messed up. But, okay. Probably every girl's experienced that at some point. But it's kind of happened fairly recently. And it was a real shock. You just, like, exist? Tifa is existing! So, she owes me.
I thought we could just pick up where we left off, like nothing had changed. But I guess I was wrong.
How did Cloud mess up?
So,
Because he
I
said he
so
was
happy to
there?
see you again, but maybe I shouldn't have been.
It's because Cloud said he was there. Yeah. I read what in the wrong sequence? The pretend Tifa is you? I read it in the most fun sequence, is what you're saying. Okay. Best to leave them all alone. Okay. Fine. Yeah. I know why she was mad.
no.
I'm just having fun.
We have enough problems as it is. Copy?
Nice.
Cloud won't believe that she's still alive. Because of his
Tomorrow
memory.
is another day.
Hmm. I like that the sax player is playing his heart out while all this happens. Going crazy with his solo. What a great place called Calm. I want to be in a place called Calm. Sounds calm. I like where I live. It is so cute. I live in the cutest little town in the world. But all these politicians want to mess it up. They want to destroy it.
What's this?
A gift from our humble establishment. Though it may not look like much, it should help you to break the ice with those you meet.
Queen's blood?
Queen's Blood. Starter deck. Ooh, it's a game, huh? Okay. Yeah. Is there anything we want to discuss as we're playing? I talk so much about myself personally. Sometimes it feels really vain. Like I'm not asking questions about yourself, but I'm just volunteering, so I don't know. I can now play the card game. We can play the card game Queen's Blood. Find other players, denoted by icon. Around the world and challenge in the matches. Should you win, they will often give you new cards. Like it's Final Fantasy IX. Defeating players will also give you the opportunity to fight other opponents. Okay, yes, I want the public opinion on the Queen's Blood game. Learn how to play? No. I'm asking for opinion, but I know that this is a side gig, and we can't have side gigs when I play so little. Right? I'm not going on the balcony again, right? We're going now.
This is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings.
Good morning, sir.
Hello. This
I
place
must
is so
apologize
big.
for not introducing
Like
myself
every
to you
place.
earlier. I'm Broden, the owner of
The
this
square
inn.
footage of everything
Your
is just
companion
crazy.
all stepped out. Oh, but Barrett left a message he wanted me to pass along to you.
That he hates
You
me?
missed roll call, soldier boy. Luckily, you're on leave for the day. Don't waste it, though. Get your equipment checked ASAP. Sound advice?
Adjust your party's gear.
Perhaps a trip to the arms dealer is in order?
Good idea.
Okay.
By the way, Cloud, do you have any folios on you?
I have a deck of
In that
cards.
case, you might also want to pay a visit to Magnata Books. They have stores all over, but the first official one was built here in Calm. And their resident scholars are remarkably talented.
We gotta
If you
get
want to
our
unlock the true
supplies.
potential of your folios, you
From
should go see them. The first customization is
Diagon
always free.
Alley. That's what it's called, right? For school. For our trip to Hogwarts.
Finally.
Books, equipment.
Rough day yesterday, huh? You've been waiting for me?
I've been waiting for a chance to thank you properly.
It opens funny parts of
Without
the
your
story.
help, I'd still be in Hojo's clutches, trapped in that lab.
Was nothing.
Even so, I owe you a debt. Until it's paid, I'm going to accompany you.
Friendship!
Oh, if you're getting your equipment checked, have them check mine while you're at it.
Sure thing.
Granddaddy says the game's okay, but not a
Well, it's got
favorite.
backbone.
It's fun. You see people online who really like it. Go to Tifa. Okay, cool, but I want to talk to Tifa? Oh. Overcoming challenges, helping people in need, and exploring the world will deepen your party's bonds. There's a bond system. Thereby increasing your party level. We have a party. Okay. The higher this level, the more skills and abilities will be available. Cool. So, right? They're telling me to go to the bookstore and then also to go to the arms. It seems like arms are more important than books. Where's Tifa? You say go to Tifa, but I don't know where. Okay, I think I would... Yeah, I want to go to the arms first, because if I'm spending money... Can I mark one? Well, I'm facing in the direction of the one I want to go in. So, I'll just do that. Hoping I get there. Do you want to know about the dating system? Oh! Depends. Is this something that I'll naturally learn about, or is it so hidden that you must tell me? Oh. Oh, this is the place. Hello.
Welcome. Damn,
Welcome.
that is quite the weapon you got there, mister. Seen plenty of action by the look of it. But saying that, it's still only a shadow of what it could be. With a little love, that baby'll sing. If
It
you
will.
want, I could show you.
Thank you. Okay, adjust your weapon skills via upgrade weapons in the main menu. Raise your character's weapon level. Okay. I'm skipping the
See?
tutorial.
What'd I tell you? That girl is singing, and she's got the voice of an angel.
We'll figure it
Just
out.
make sure you take proper care of her, all right? Oh, and while you're here, check out what we got to offer.
New weapons can be found in treasure chests during your travels, but should you happen to miss one, the local arms dealer will have it available. I remember that we could unlock special abilities with our weapons. Okay, what can I buy? We can get a sleek saber. Oh, I only have 2,000. Power wrist guard already acquired. A bulletproof vest. Hunter's bangle. Bone bracelet. A smooth bracelet made for sanding down animal remains. Great, now I don't know what to do with myself.
You take care of that weapon now.
I mean, you showed me how. Weapon abilities, yeah, each weapon comes with a distinct ability. I remember that. But, I mean, I went to him. Windwalker! Oh, thank you so much for the 200 pennies. Good night, all. Miranda, hope you are well. You are so sweet! Thank you. Good night. And lurking. Okay, you still here? You're still here? Okay. Okay, yeah. Neurotic North, so it is something that if you do it too late, it doesn't work. Remember the OG Final Fantasy VII, you could go on a date with a member of the party based on your influence. Okay, yes, then I do want to know about it. If it's a missable, and if I don't know about it, and I may not know about it, then it's worth knowing. But it's best being told when it becomes, when it matters. I imagine it doesn't matter right now, right? It's based on the interaction choices made. For example, the game will give you options between which characters to interact. Okay, so it's not like it's, like it'll be hard to guess. I don't have to look up a guide or anything to do it, do I? It does matter now? Oh, I see. Okay. So I have to do something now? Oh! Okay, what do I gotta do? I have to choose to talk to someone or do something with someone? Is this what you're saying? Wait, so are you telling me to choose my girl now? But what if you get mad at me? I don't want you to get mad at me for choosing a girl. I think you know who I'd choose. I feel like you would. Not here. Okay. I think I might put up a poll. Let's see. In this poll. Ooh, I can now do a members only live stream. Well, it says. Start a poll. Who would be Miranda's best lemon? Tifa or Aerith? Or other? Well, I won't say other. That makes it no fun. Okay. When characters are around in town, make sure to talk to them, and they will have side quests too. When you do quests, one of the party members will be involved, and you want to complete quests for the one that you want to go on a date with, and leave the others until later. You interact with them naturally right now. Okay. One of my questions is, I gotta type the question, even though I'm asking it on stream. What is the more difficult relationship to get? Yeah. I chose Aerith because I don't think Cloud can handle a woman like Tifa. Even if I could. Wow, Tifa's too intense. Oh, I see where things are going here. In the poll. Okay. Right, I wanted to look at my equipment because it just gave me this equipment tutorial here. So it was saying something about being able to level it up, but let's see. I don't have anything. Well, I'm gonna go look at the books. I got the tutorial, but I don't know if there's anything to do here. In the long run, you can complete all the quests. You just want to wait until after the date scene. Okay. So I have to prioritize who. Okay. So it seems that people have said majority. Aerith. I wonder who, may have said Tifa. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Hello. So yes. Oh, it's now 50-50. 4 votes. I'm going to now just answer. And say, Aerith! Aerith is my top choice. She's not my top choice for Cloud. I do think that Tifa is Cloud's endgame for sure. But personally, as a character I'm drawn to more, it's Aerith. Of course, Aerith is way more Yuna-like, so that makes sense. But I also think that she is more fun, and I want to see Cloud have more fun. So that's my opinion. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I would lean toward Aerith. But what are my choices really? Are there more choices than this? Oh, okay. I can get more potions, which is kind of important. I would buy more. I know it's spending very precious money. Healing materia, I already have one. Ice, wind. It's good to have these things so that you have the opportunity to level them up. Chakra, I don't think I have that. And assess. But we might be able to get these things for free later, maybe. Oh, hold on. I do want to know. You have recommendations? I'm opening this up. Recommendations for materia to just get. Extend input timing window. Here's steel. Okay, I already own these. Increase stagger damage. And then a booster. I look at all this stuff and I just don't think I want anything right now. In the original, Barrett getting picked is hilarious. Tifa, Aerith, Barrett, Red, and Yuffie. The other 3 are friendships, and the first 2 are lovey-dovey. Yeah, I want the lovey-dovey. Also Yuffie, but she's underage. But there is more choices. Oh. Barrett or Red. I like Yuffie, but not enough. I would definitely want to see Aerith's over anyone else's. Of course I want romance! Wait. I did do it, right? Is this the bookstore?
It's my go-to.
Oh, it's an items vendor. Did I miss something? Oh, here we go.
Decided to get up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am up.
So what you been doing?
Why, waiting for you, of course.
You have?
Got business with the bookstore? If so, I won't keep you. But if you're free afterwards, wanna climb the clock tower together?
You can always just watch all of the options. Oh yeah, so this is what you're talking about.
If I have to.
Oh.
You got a real way with words. You're lucky I speak your language, mister.
That
was my idea.
I said if I have
I'll meet you in front
to.
of the tower,
Okay, it's in character, alright. He has to play it cool, not too enthusiastic. Cloud's actions affect his relationships with his allies and the strength of these bonds. So I just have to reject Tifa at every turn, which I think would be hilarious. Okay.
I'll catch up with you later, alright?
Yeah, a date with Aerith? Ah! It reminds me of my time dating Aerith with Zach. It was such a good time. I wanted to work for
This is your
Aerith.
first visit to one of our stores. Well, customization can seem tricky to the uninitiated. It takes time and experience to get it right. But I think you'll pick it up quick enough. Let's give it a try.
Okay. Spend skill points at the bookstore to augment party's folios. Alright, I'll look at this tutorial. Sure. The original core skills unlocked by spending skill points. Okay, we have a skill tree. Move the cursor over a skill. See what it does. Firework blade. Now unlock. Oh. And I have mastered an ability. As you, I mean, this is, I think this is pretty unchanging from the original.
But we haven't even skimmed the surface, believe you me. There's much more to this than meets the eye. May not seem like it yet, but you'll see.
Since it involves Aerith, I want to do it. Yes, Aerith is definitely a top pick, even though it just feels so obvious. It feels like the #1 pick for everyone. I mean, Tifa, of course. Maybe it's 50-50. Maybe people are obsessed with Tifa. I know that they are. The guys. They're drooling and stuff over that crop top and other stuff. Okay, I did it. So clearly I did miss something about... Oh, a date with Aerith. Okay. It even says it's a date! Oh, yeah. Whew, I'm on top of the world. Oh, wait. But this bookstore, I should have done something at the bookstore.
This is where it all began.
Hey there.
Hey. Oh. I guess I did. They're just giving me tutorials. They're not allowing me to do any more.
Cactuar King's completely sold out?
Cactuar King is sold out. Oh no. What? Most men are obsessed with Tifa, I imagine. Okay, I'm offended. I actually love Tifa as a person, and her love for Cloud. Her smoking hot body has nothing to do with it. Oh look, I could talk to her. I should reject her, right? If I talk to her?
Morning.
Hi.
Morning.
Everyone's kind of off doing their own thing.
I noticed.
I'm so excited to
Say,
turn her down.
This tank remind you of anything?
Any other Mako tank.
Any other Mako tank.
Sorry, dumb question.
Makes you think, though. How the Mako in it came all the way from Midgar.
Yeah, it does.
Please don't be mean! Oh wait, I thought that's what I was supposed to do. It just said go on the quest with her later. So are you saying I ruined everything? Yeah, I have zero memories of this, and I'm not sentimental whatsoever. Time for me to go on a date with Aerith. Woohoo!
Of course.
Oh look, it's Barrett.
Look who it is. You up already?
Drinking already?
Ha, no sir. Not gonna have a drop till 7th Heaven's back up and running.
All right. No time soon, huh? I should say first one's on me. What's wrong?
Well, sooner than you think.
Oh, yeah. See, that was a mean reaction from me, too. I am unkind! My goodness. Hey. Okay, I thought I could walk through this place or something, but no. That's silly of me. Well, I found him, though. That was cool. Are you sad? Are you sad of what I did to Tifa? I'm so sorry. Okay. Tifa does have a smoking hot body, though. It's kind of hard to, you know, get over that part and judge her rationally. Are there seething women? Girls who are upset by guys drooling? Oh yeah. Is that the only reason people play Final Fantasy VII? People say, "Oh, this is the best game of all time. The story is so great." But no, no, no. It's only been Tifa. It's the only reason anyone has ever liked this game. And I'm playing it because... Oh wait, I'm back here. Because of your male fantasy. Of course I remember, Granddaddy. I was being mean. The one thing you still remember, which is why you feel bitter towards yourself for failing Tifa. Oh, yes. So they're just weird guys. Yeah? Okay. I gotta say, this is a defense of Tifa. Remake and Rebirth did so much character development for Tifa that made me love her even more! I hate when people act like guys just simp. I know that we do! I understand. I understand. I'm saying that, yes. You know, even so, I've just gone the completely wrong way. But it's fine. What if I run into red again?
Need something for the kids?
Even so, Tifa's still hot. You gotta make her ugly too.
Cloud, over here.
I found you. She waited for Cloud. So cute.
Let's get started then, shall we?
Yay! This is why I said I didn't remember what that Mako thing was. Why I say I don't care. Hey, lady. I like your dress. I like Aerith's dress too. I want that dress. I want that dress. I want that jacket. I would just wear it casually every single day. She's so cute.
Should be, yeah.
Bubbly. Oh, I wonder if I'm... Obviously, I identify more with Aerith.
Funny, isn't it? How small it looks.
It is far
obviously.
Away.
So, did something happen between you and Tifa?
Whoa! Just going straight to it.
Don't look so shocked. We're roommates, you know.
Oh, she basically said we gossiped.
She say something?
Yeah.
Not about you two, no. Still, I can tell.
Not about you two. About something else. Oh, Aerith.
I would have given anything to have a friend when I was growing up. Don't take her for granted.
She tried to get something out of me and I ended up saying nothing. She didn't press hard enough. But I guess the helicopter's interrupted a little.
Just
I was on a date. Why have these people gotta ruin it? I thought this was a dating sim!
You know the drill. Let's find these terrorists.
Even Aerith is fangirling. See, this really is a male fantasy, isn't it? Cloud is given nothing, doing nothing, and just girls are all over him. Hot, cute, girls.
They're looking for us, aren't they?
Gotta be.
Yeah. I am not saying anything wrong about it.
just what do you think?
You're going to bed? Ruining the date, adding spice to the date. Oh, so the date's still going. Okay, I'm down for that. Are we gonna have tea while we beat some baddies?
There isn't much time. We need to get back to the inn.
Oh, good night,
Don't worry about
Cosmical.
my friends. They're safe. Trust me. No violence, please. This town suffered enough.
Come on.
I didn't have dinner today. I'm starting to feel it.
Follow me.
I only had lunch. I'm supposed to have snacks. I'm supposed to be snacking. I'm really, kind of a failure at it.
Not here.
Well, we know
We'll take
they're
them
in
out.
town.
Hey, you. Seen anyone acting suspicious?
No,
It's okay.
I haven't.
Oh, best to steer clear. What? Oh, okay.
Inform the nearest trooper.
Yeah, apparently babies just eat amniotic fluid. Which is what
I
they're,
heard
which
about
they're
the
floating
reactor
in
bombings
anyway.
Midgar. That was you, wasn't it? It's okay. I'm on your
But I guess
side.
there needs to be enough of
Gotta
it?
contact
I don't know.
HQ.
I don't know how the body works. I
Not
don't know.
exactly. Stop. I'll keep the troopers occupied. While we're talking, you two go up and over.
I do have some snacks. Nuts, chocolate covered raisins, prunes, dried fruit. Mm-hmm.
May I ask what's going
Granola and yogurt.
on? We're searching for some fugitives.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Is that what you would categorize as snacks?
I think I might have. Though perhaps it was just my imagination.
Wow, you're so good. What a good man.
Get out of here.
Wait. I know I saw some people who had a fugitive air about them.
Have them in every room.
Annoy someone else. Stop wasting our time.
I don't think that they get cravings. But I get hungry more easily, and it feels like stab, 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 stab. They kick, and that's crazy.
They turn up yet? No, but we're still searching buildings. We'll search harder. We gotta find them.
But as time goes on, the kicking, it's like, it feels like reassurance every time it's, they're alive. Whew. Hey there! I don't know.
That went well. The inn's not much further.
I don't know, it feels
Stay
like the
on your
date's
toes.
over. So sad about it. Well, okay, she's still here, so I guess...
Where are they?
Down below, waiting.
I guess Broden is now third wheeling.
The tunnel in the basement will take you outside of town. Leave now, and they won't catch you. Head to the east. A friend of mine runs a farm out there. He'd be happy to help you.
Ooh, yay! To a farm. I want to go to a farm. We're gonna be homesteading with Aerith. That's what the rest of this game will be about. It'll be a farm sim. Right?
It's a transmuter. Converts raw materials into more practical items. A Republic antique, but it still works.
Raw materials into other items.
You'll get more use out of it than me.
That sounds like an extremely valuable piece of equipment. The parkour! Legit?
Why are you doing this? Could have just turned us in.
Yeah, I could have.
You're sympathetic.
But this town and I have a history with Shinra.
Hmm.
Who knows? Maybe this will turn out to be the worst decision I've ever made.
Oh
so
no.
Before I change my mind, you better get going.
Wow. Wow, I mean, he really helped. Granddaddy, my friend got pregnant and basically had a bowl of snacks in every room. We used to say she's eating for 5 in a hippo. Did she really eat that much? Wow. As I said, I learned that you're actually not supposed to eat that much per day. It's only 300 calories plus per baby. So only one baby is very few. And it's very common for people to gain way too much weight. It's really hard to gain too little weight. So eating intuitively, people so easily go like, oh, I have permission to just go full hog into eating too much. And with doctors recommending that you eat every like 3 hours, I think that adds a lot to it. But I think that recommendation is not that meaningful. I think it's just for blood sugar levels. And like, I don't have gestational diabetes. I feel like looking it up right now. Like, why? I don't think it's been that bad to not be snacking. And to kind of live as I usually do. Okay, fine. Wait until I get cravings for weird stuff like peanut butter and sauerkraut. Is that gonna happen? I'm 20 weeks in. So, should that have happened by now, or does it happen later? Okay, item transmuter. Currently, transmute items are listed here. Increasing your craftsmanship and acquiring transmuter chips will expand the range of items I can create. The materials necessary, my craftsmanship level, a potion, select the potion. I created a potion. Though transmutation, you can keep your supplies topped up without needing to buy items. Oh, Sage and Planet's Blessing. So I'll just pick up odds and ends here and there and I can craft stuff. That's cool. Wow, we're escaping underground. I mean, we are wanted fugitives after all.
Oh, you made it. All in one piece?
5 to 13 is when the cravings start.
For the love of... Where the hell have you two been?
On a date. Kind of.
You're going? Oh yeah, on a date. Oh!
Well, that was the last one. At least till things calm down.
Ah! Yes, get jealous. Get as... Oh!
Got that?
Why is she... That's so funny. That interaction's great. The arm... Fan service for sure. No, you're gone. Don't leave. Why'd you leave? Granddaddy. I have to go to bed. I work in 5 hours. Hope the rest of the stream is fun. Thank you. Bring up the rear. Bringing up my rear? Well, I am behind everyone.
Where there's a draft. This way.
Looks like a
all,
job for me.
even though we were separated throughout town, we all made it out of calm alive. So far. Of course we're alive. Okay. As soon as Stefan brings me food, I think that'll be the end of the stream. I have all of these tutorials and it feels like nothing to actually do with them. Like my item transmuter. I can't do anymore. I want to make more stuff. I haven't had weird cravings. I think it's actually very normal, apparently, to really want potatoes. With skins, of course. Bland foods? I want beans. I like beans. I want beans and I want potatoes. Which, yeah, it seems very boring. But I don't like pickles in general. Oh, actually, and I hate peanut butter. What's wrong with me? I hate peanut butter. I like sauerkraut, though.
Wow.
We're in the world!
Just look at it all.
The grasslands.
It's so green.
I remember this from the trailer.
A living, breathing planet. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Guess I still have a lot to learn.
What do you want to know?
For starters...
Is this game about Cloud or is it about Aerith?
Come on now, that's easy. The same way you get anywhere. Pick a direction.
She has a lot to learn. What about me? What do I have to learn?
Left, your left, your left, right.
Be careful, Barrett.
I guess we won't be coming back anytime soon.
Guess not.
She has such pretty red eyes. They're like reddish.
Let's go.
Red tinted, or are they actually red?
And there it was, the first step on our new journey. You coming?
Yeah.
Of course we are. Right?
A little whimsical. Well, a touch. The first step on our journey. I would not be so cheerful. The open world at long last? No, I don't want an open world. Adjust your battle party from the combat settings. You can create up to 3 preset parties. Cool. Open the map and look at things. Okay. Here we are. I'm tired. I'm tired and I don't wanna. Ned. Nene. Okay. Zahira. Who are you people? So Mascara weapons. Oh, this is the town, right? Let's just go. Let's just walk around. There is a destination. Wait. The destination I'm not walking toward. Put distance between you and calm. Okay, so we're just walking. We're just going. I guess. To put distance? And, whoa, ooh, we can see a few beans and, you know, get some equipment. Oh, get some, be able to actually make some things. Press the button a little bit, you know, the action button a few more times. I prefer smaller games now. Oh, well, I certainly have a preference for smaller scale games for the ability to complete them. It's I don't... It always feels like not having time. But I think it's really not having the patience. More
should
like...
we be worried about those things?
We're fine.
How can you be so sure?
Because I've read the field guide. Like any good soldier.
Local wildlife will only attack while on the hunt or in defense of their territory.
Alright, we're getting stuff.
On the other hand,
Oh, hello.
If they're attacking, it doesn't matter.
Okay, let's see what it's like to be red. Can definitely take down enemies with his sharp claws. Cool. I'm pressing the button. Let's see, your abilities. Sidewinder. Leap into the air to deliver a punishing blow. Guard against attacks to, okay, greatly increase the vengeance gauge. Oh, and we have Aerith here too.
Here goes. Looking for me?
Yeah. I forgot what her ward shift was. It seems that she teleports. When in the throes of battle, the entity slumbering within an equipped summoning materia... What? The entity slumbering within a summoning materia may begin to stir, which prompts the summon gauge. When this gauge has completely filled, you can call upon it.
I think we're almost done.
I have that? Okay, use a... I don't have a synergy ability. Use a... Arcane wand? Ward. Wait, I don't need this. This is all... Conjure a ward, attack spells cast within the ward will automatically be cast twice. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. I'll do it for Cloud. It said, right? Attack spells. Okay, then that means Cloud should do an attack spell.
Calling let's go.
Okay. I mean, I didn't need to do that. We exploited an enemy's weakness. I didn't know he had a weakness! I still like open world games, just in short bursts. In an open world game, it is pretty straightforward. Yeah. I do want to take as much of the straightforward path as I possibly can. For the sake of getting through it, yes. I'm just walking. I clearly don't know where I'm going. Oh, there is a marker over here. Oh, I see it. I guess. All right, I'll go in the direction of the marker. It's oh, bunnies! Oh, so cute. Okay. I see no indication of being fed. I think I need to go over there and check on him. Make sure that being fed is a thing. Sorry for anyone. Anyone here? I'm just checking. It appears he has no plans on feeding me. Okay, I mean, I want to eat really badly, but he's on a call talking about a trip that he's gonna go on. So I said, I'm waiting on you. So he is at least aware of that. But it's so late. It's 9:18. I haven't eaten since 1. So I did have a little baby snacky of some dried fruit, but that, I don't know. A couple of dried plums is not a lot. It's okay. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm going toward the marker. We're going toward the marker. We're not going to slaughter these cows, huh? Oh, this is so nice. All this farmland. You think that there's somebody here? You think I can milk these cows? Well, there are people. They're just standing around. I guess they don't want me here. They don't care about me. Give me a quest or something. Isn't that what you people do? No. This world is just vast. Of course. A Final Fantasy game. There's not a lot of people just hanging around actually to interact with. Oh. I had to remember the marker.
Was with my bird since he was hatched, and now he's gone.
Here we are. We made it.
Get it together and move on. But no.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat.
What are you doing with
They're
that?
nice and plump, so they fetch a high price.
Oh, great. Yeah. Ooh. We have machines. We have a vending machine. Am I going to be able to buy music? The most important thing. Do we have a... Is that a thing in this game? Oh, apparently not. Revival earrings. That's nice. Grants auto life at the start of battle and breaks upon use. What? That's only 500? It sounds amazing. This is worth buying, isn't it? Hmm. Oh yeah, blocking with perfect timing. That's something I really have to work on. Oh, this is on sale, the Hunter's Bangle. A thick bangle made with leather. Did you import it from Remake? I did not. That's something I can do? How do I do that? Is that in the menu? Like, it's in the system? DLC bonuses? Oh, Posh Chocobo. Summoning materia. Cool. I thought it gave you earrings that allow you to revive once per day. I don't know if you can do it now. Oh, I don't know. Okay. I acquired it. Resume playing from the most recent checkpoint? No. Yeah. I don't know. But I did want to save after. Well, I did say I was hungry, and it seems like Stepan doesn't plan to feed me, so maybe I need to feed him. Maybe I need to go and get food for myself. He seemed to be confused by this. I thought he looked out for me. Oh, I need to care about other people and their stuff. Barrett sends Red 13 flying. Or team up with your partner to charge forward while guarding. That seems less specific. Okay, Aerith. She also has 5 points here. Divine Punishment. I can increase synergy skills. Or I can unleash a wind magic attack without expending MP. It seems pretty good. The jet stream. Or max MP. Or Rolling Thunder. Okay. I'll do the jet stream, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't do that. I'll have to go over here. Divine Punishment. Tifa makes use of Aerith's magic. Oh. But I don't have Tifa in my party. No, this was a big mistake. How could I do this? Barret and Red hone their focus. Or team up with your partner to take a strong defensive stance. Yeah. Should have done whatever that was. Okay. I've just settled with the party I have, which I'm happy with it, but oh yeah, I remember now. I'd have the 2 girls with me. We're in a love triangle, so I think that would be my preference, actually. Let's go do that. Let's set that up. Hello, Omar! Sorry I'm late. How is everyone? Oh man, I'm toward the end of stream. DZ, doing good? Yeah. I think the earrings I'm talking about are from the deluxe version. If you have beaten the game for remake, you can get the Leviathan materia. I did. I don't, like, you think I should just have something in my equipment or something? I'm pretty sure I don't. Increase magic power. Increase strength. Oh yeah, I bought... I just bought something. I bought, didn't I? I thought I bought something. With the vending machine? Cushion. Allows me to use broken down rest stops. Wow. Oh, but I have plenty of them. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, the Hunter Bangle. So I have one in stock, so I bought one. Oh wait, no, there's one in stock. I don't own one. Okay, I want a Hunter Bangle. I'll get it. And I'll use it. I think. Okay. Oh, I wanted to say hey before hitting the hay. That's cool. Those 2 words... Wait, what's the term for it? They're, Man! Is it an antonym? 2 words that sound exactly... sound exactly the same, but are not the same. Have different meanings. Ah! If import from intermission, you can get Rama! Oh, I want to! I don't know how to import. Ooh, upgrade weapons. How do I upgrade? I skipped that tutorial. Weapon ability damage plus 5%. What is this from? Oh, it's from weapon skills. And I can remove them too. Okay, that's nice. Restores HP when activating Vengeance mode. Increases counter spin. Okay. And the guard stick... Wait. Not so fleeting familiar. Increase fleeting familiar during... Increase wind damage. Okay, yeah, I want to bring Tifa up into the fold here. Increase the duration of Unbridled Strength. I think that's important. I didn't see that the other one was that. Oh, increases attack power while Unbridled Strength is active with a 5% boost at Chi level 1 and 10% at Chi level 2. They both seem really good. Okay. Party. I want to... How do I... Am I just looking at the party? Manual. Spells, upgrade. Enemy intel, combat settings. Oh, Oh, okay. What does Aerith have? I guess I should... Maybe I could buy another healing. Which might be helpful. Or something. She has prayer. She has prayer and wind damage up. But it just feels like Aerith should have a healing ability. Hunter's Bangle. Getting that defense up. I already have the healing. What it says, okay, so I have healing, fire, assess. Oh, are they all in use? Healing, fire, assess. It feels like I need to get more. Oh, remember in Remake how you leveled up your weapons? It does it automatically now. I'm super late, but I've been so tired until now. Oh, man. I want to leave, like, soon. Pretty much now. It's 9:30 right now, so that's typically the time. But I'm still thinking and learning. I'm just looking at it and going, oh, what do I do? How do I change my party? I thought that I could change my party with party. I want different people in my party. Help me. I mean, I'm in the proper spot to do this kind of thing. That I want to kick up, maybe it won't let me. I mean, tied. Oh, I've been so tied. Right, how much money do I have? I have a little bit. I want to get another healing. I don't... Well, I... Can I switch them in the party here? Oh, I can set the materia for all, like this. And I had forgotten about all of this, which this is very nice. So I definitely want to give Aerith a healing. We have some links here, like precision, defense, focus. Everything is all used up, though. That'd be... so... In terms of their room on there... Aerith is all used up, but Tifa... We can move somebody else, like HP up. I can move this over to Cloud. And... Lightning. Be nice if Aerith had it, but you know. Over to Tifa. And Tifa doesn't have her ability set. Oh, Posh Chocobo. Oh, we already have a... We have a Shiva. We have a Shiva and a Chocobo and Moogle Materia. Alright, so you can have the Posh Chocobo. There we go. Pretty good. Select the party member and press square through the party member. Through this, right? There's no selecting. Take care! Short but sweet. Total treat. I'm in a writing mood today. I want to change my party. How do I do that? Oh, I think, you know, there's guides here. Manual. Equipment and character progression. Battles. Climbing. Basics. Saving progress, photo mode. Battle summons, shortcuts. Choosing your party. Adjust your party from the combat settings screen in your main menu. You can create up to 3 presets. Okay, combat settings. Combat settings, here it is. Okay, I got it. Yeah, now I'm pressing square. And we did it. So frontline is me. Of course. Could be Tifa though, right? Let's see. Set as leader. I can set Tifa as leader. Which I am doing now. So this is what I did in the original. Made sure that I had my love triangle in place, of course. So we can save these settings. Or next time. Did I resave? Yeah. Okay, everyone. I will be back next time. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I'm sorry for you joining late and I'm at the end. But thank you, Neurotic Norris, for being here. Omar, Airship Dreamer, anyone else who may be here watching this later or lurking, like Windwalker maybe. And yeah, I gotta go get tacos because my husband won't get tacos for me. And it is an absolute necessity. Okay, thank you, everyone. See you.